and double upload. Exposed, 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 exposed. You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Exposed, 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 exposed. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was gonna write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scares here, and so from now on, I'm going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories!
Exposed, 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 exposed. You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Exposed, 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 exposed. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you. Exposed, 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 exposed. It's time for some exposure.
Yeah, I was like,
Exposure.
I had 6 caffeinated seltzers. This is not soda, by the way. This is not soda, so I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to stay up. Matter of fact, I'm going to put out the notification that I'm streaming on Twitter, which I forgot to do. I'm buzzed off caffeine. Come chat with me, which is true. Should put it up on my YouTube channel as well. Yes, I am streaming again. The man, the myth, the legend is streaming again. I don't know. I have activated Windows 7. There's something up with this fucking software on my computer. Hi, RGT's dad. I'm drinking a can of Mother. Tipster's watching me? Tipster's watching me. Why is Tipster watching me? Oh, shit. I know why Tipster's watching me, because I'm a fucking asshole. He said he was going to have me on the show. He said he was going to have me on the show to talk about what happened with the quartering. Which, I know people wanted me to get more into it with the stream with Muda and stuff like that, but they don't want that smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that I chose to criticize. What I don't understand about the whole thing with the quartering, I will say, I know this is why Tipster's probably watching this, so I might as well, is I criticize people in the industry all the time. I praise people as well when they do. Like, people were pissed off that I recently praised Boogie, because how dare I actually say something positive about somebody. But it's weird when you talk about another YouTuber and they're like, this is making me uncomfortable. I'm like, but I'm calling them out for something that I would call anyone else out on. Why is there some kind of like mortal sin that's there? Yes, I am back. So Tipster is watching me. Is he? I always feel like Tipster is watching me. So I've been drinking these bubblies. That's why I'm like, shit, I pissed. I was actually going to go to bed. I'm like, man, I'm feeling tired. I knew Slushy, like I said, I felt bad. I knew he had to go. He had a show. I missed your super chat. Where the hell was there a super chat here? Or are you talking about in the previous stream? I interrupted Shigeru Miyamoto's FAP session. Rockwell Rich, love you, Daddy. Thank you very much, man. So look, it's done. I watched some of the Quartering's video. I know he wants it to be done. And you know what? Again, Jeremy, if I think you're in the right about something, I've even retweeted your tweets agreeing with you over the, like, it's not that I'm just looking to attack you, but people bring you up in the streams and we'll talk about, like, hey, we'll talk about something about grifting. I think you're a grifter, Jeremy. That's it. That's what I talk about in the streams. You making it like I viciously attack you. Really? And then, like, you go on your fucking Twitter and say at 700 likes you're going to put up a dick pic of me that doesn't exist? Like, who does that, man? Talking about my dating profile? Like, I don't go into... and I won't. It's not like I'm going to talk about your wife. It's not like I'm going to talk about your person. I'm not going to go into your personal shit. It was just you were weird, dude. Sorry. And yeah, you need to be called out on it. And then you try to cancel me by bringing up shit from 2009 or 2010. Thought you were against cancel culture. Thought you're anti-cancel culture. Didn't you also, as much as I think she's a piece of shit too, didn't you try to cancel Zombie Kills? Isn't that how it started? She made up lies about you. I know she made up lies about you, and I still think that was wrong. But, like, you can't... That's what I call out. You can't be a channel that's all about being anti-something, and then when you're pissed off at somebody, you weaponize the same thing you say you're 100% against. If that's attacking you, then I guess just take it as an attack. Me criticizing you is not an attack. And I know there's a lot of other people that not a lot of other people, but people have said in the past before that they wanted to criticize you too, but this was told to me years ago, they were, quote unquote, afraid to. I won't name them. Because they know that this is how you'll react, and they know, like, you have a very passionate audience. As you have described them, I believe, as an army. So you're not used to dealing with smoke. Because people don't want to bring smoke your way. And look, you want to, it's done. I don't get, like, it's done. Here I am sitting here drinking caffeine, still having my small penis. You're in your lane doing your thing. And look, if people think I'm Review Communist USA and are mad that I know my videos. Here's the thing. I know that you think this, and people in your audience that are diehards think this, that I call you out just to get viewership. It doesn't have a positive effect on my channel, dude. There's no end game to this. Okay, the video gets, but you know how YouTube works. Great, I make an extra 5 fucking cents, and I lose 1,000 subscribers. It actually hasn't been as bad today because I had pretty good evidence against you, but yeah, it's still, I'm leaving. You're a communist. Okay, it's not like I, go buy, when I talk about you, I go buy a Ferrari and I gain 1 million subscribers. Like, you know how this works, son. You know how this works. You know how this shit works, and you know that's not true. And I get that I share a base with you, but I'm not going to tie my tongue and not, like, you're part of the industry. I tell people, I encourage people, so long as it's not slanderous, fake information, if you want to criticize me, you could criticize me. You don't have to give me a heads up. You don't have to ask me. Shout out to Sangy Melons. She's like, yeah, I made a video talking about what happened with you in the quartering, and I'm letting you know I just made it. It's up already. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. You don't have to say whether it's positive or negative. I know she has a totally different take on the Amico than me, and my take pisses her off. She can make 1,000 fucking videos and never come to me first. I know, and him talking about how he knows shit about I'm like, dude, what do you know about my personal life? You're going to Disney Aviation roller coaster. I don't want to mention the name in the stream, but it doesn't matter. Like, I know where you got, like, that's what you do? You bring up my dating profile and say, why don't you take care of your kids, you creep? You don't know anything about my fucking personal life, dude. You don't know anything about me, and you went to a place I would have never went with you. and you want to sit there and clutch your pearls in the stream that in the video that responded to mine and saying that I have been like, you've like all but insinuated that I've been harassing you for months. Yeah, people ask questions about you in the stream because you have dumbass takes. And when I mention grifting, you're the first person I think of. Don't know why that is. If that's bothering you or that's harassing you, I mean, I already know you're a hypocrite because you tried to cancel me just like you're anti-cancel culture. Hey, Rich, this what you said about Obama back in 2010, which you've already discussed and apologized for countless times. That's cancel culture, dude. You're doing exactly what you say you're against. You're a hypocrite. And to the people that are devout to him, even after I proved his hypocrisy in 4K. And you think that I'm a ego, whatever you think about me, I'm a cock, I'm a commie, I'm whatever. Good fucking bye. If it means my channel never reaches 1 million, I don't fucking care. And the fact that it's like, oh, you're all about drama, you never talk, I'm like, but I call out people in the industry. I defend people in the industry. It's the same thing as calling out another YouTuber. Why all of a sudden is everyone hair on fire when because I think it's what it is. I'm not saying this rhetorically. I think because people feel like an interpersonal relationship with the YouTuber, and if it's one you follow, maybe I'm sure a lot of you are subscribed to the Quartering. When I criticize him, it's like, dude, it almost feels like I'm criticizing a friend of yours. But you're part of the industry, Jeremy. So am I. I know Griffin Gaming is here right now. He has criticized me. I always use him as a perfect example because did I get angry at him and try to look up Griffin Gaming's dating profiles? Or if a troll gave me screen caps of them because he didn't agree with my take on the Xbox Series S? I think you're a grifter. I think you're a fraud. I don't really think you believe what you preach. And now that you put up my dating profile, which already was deleted before we even had this beef, and you said you're going to put up a dick pic of mine, you're a piece of shit. And if you don't like the fact that I proved with evidence and you're still like, yeah, but Rich, I like when he cancels people that I agree with cancel culture with because I don't have a moral compass either. You could fuck off too. I always criticize. That's what I do on my channel. I criticize people and praise people as well, whether it be on YouTube or whether it be in the industry. If you're just pissed off and want to say I'm a drama monger, which I've made like 3 videos on Jeremy in the past year out of the literal thousands that I've made, and you don't want me to question dear leader, then you could fuck off too. I've always given takes. I don't take sides. I don't just stick to one agenda. If that's not okay with you and you want me to just be one-dimensional and to just give you affirmation to what you want to hear, I'm not the guy for you. I miss saying that in videos. How dare you try? Yeah, how dare I try be a single guy? And it wasn't like I said I have. All right, I'm large and I'm fat, but I'm average. I'm not like that's what he was talking about. You said you're average. Okay. I don't have to use a cart to go around Walmart. Maybe you wouldn't put me in average. That was like what the damning info was. They made it like they were going through like messages that I went on. Like that's what you have against me, that you don't think I fall into the average category? Oh my God! And talking to you don't know anything about my kids, dude. You don't know anything about my personal life. You don't know if I'm taking care of my kids just fine. They're doing a-okay. And for some reason, the part of the video that I saw, you always seem to think that I'm having this really troubled life. Where are you getting this from? Yeah, it shouldn't go further than that, Griffin Gaming. I don't like you're good like you're getting stuff from trolls like this. I don't know if you realize this, Jeremy. I'm sure you probably do. I don't think you're a very good dude. But then you wonder why people think you're the one who sent you may because here's the thing, you have a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde thing where Boogie, like I said about Boogie, everyone kind of like when he would do live streams, he would have hot takes and everyone's like, oh my God, it's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I'm like, no, you can be a good person and still want to bury your face in titties. Like, oh, he jokes around me and my hooker and stuff like that. Everyone thought like Boogie was like the Mr. Rogers of YouTube. Like, you can be a good guy. The Boogie's videos are real. And Boogie's also the Boogie in live streams. Both, you could be both. But the thing about the quartering is that he's like Mr. Hyde on fucking Twitter, and he's Dr. Jekyll in his YouTube videos. I don't condone bothering him, but Rich seems to have a very troubled. You seem to very condone. You don't condone harassing me. Saying you're going to put out a dick pic, putting up a picture of my of old Facebook posts, putting up a picture of my that's fucking literal harassment, dude. That's literal harassment. But you don't condone it on YouTube because you pull a Tim Pool on you. I'm going to make sure I can be as vile as I can be, but follow all the rules. So I don't condone this, even though I really do. You are a fucking garbage piece of shit hypocrite. And to all the people that unsubscribe every time I talk about them, you could fuck right the fuck off. And the other weak-ass excuse, like I said before, is, oh, Rich, what is all this negativity about? Why don't you say that when I talk about Activision CEOs? Why don't you say that why is it when I just talk about someone that you like that all of a sudden it's too much drama? It's because you just don't want to hear it about the person that you like. You super liked me on Grindr. Yes, you know I probably do that. Someone probably made a fake profile on there. He went too far. Also, please. Yeah, how dare I try to get laid? I already answered that, Griffin. But yes, how dare I try to get laid? I'm an awful human being. Jeremy is a drama queen and tries. It's not. You know what? Beyond the hypocrisy of him, generally with his, I'm with him with it. Everything's too politically correct. But he's a hypocrite, and he's the SJW of the right. It's not that he's against cancel culture. He's against cancel culture for people he doesn't want to see canceled. But when he has to weaponize cancel culture, him and his beard have a fucking hard-on ready to do it. Hey, Rich, can you explain Don't Give the Trolls versus speaking on drama? See, the thing is that if I was talking about, like, say a game developer did that to me, people wouldn't say that was drama then. People get very sensitive, I've noticed, when it's another YouTuber, especially a YouTuber that they watch. It's almost like they want everyone to be a big circle of friends. It's not how it works, though. I could say I'm harsh with the gaming industry. I've been harsh with other YouTubers. I've praised and defended other YouTubers. But for some reason, if you have a crossover base, they don't want to hear it. Because then I think it puts them... I guess it's almost like it puts them, they feel like shit, I support this guy. Can I support both? I don't know why. Like, I know there's YouTubers that I watch and I know they don't like each other. And I even subscribe to some people that I know flat out don't like me, but I just like their content. So I don't give a shit. I'm weird like that. I could separate the person from the art, I guess, is the terminology. But a lot of people can't do that. So when you I criticize the gaming industry. Review criticize the gaming industry USA. That's what I should change my name to. But when I criticize someone that hits home, it makes people uncomfortable because it feels like they have to make a moral choice in between the both of you. I don't feel that way. Maybe I'm a fucking weirdo, but it seems like a bunch of people do. I do, in fact, like big butts. that wasn't you I was chatting with on Tinder. I missed that one almost. I was super liked on Grindr. I do, in fact, like I like big butts. As I get older, I'm enjoying butts, too. Nice cheeks.
Spread your cheeks and just go to town.
Thank you. What are you doing for 1 million subs? I wouldn't hold my breath on me hitting 1 million anytime soon, especially with videos like I've made. That's why it's like, everyone's like, he's just talking about him for subs and relevancy. Okay, I know on average the videos do get somewhat more views, but if you know how YouTube works, it ain't fucking worth it for that. And I lose subscribers each time I talk to him. So my point being, I'm on a big hump right now, and I know my actions help that hump get bigger to the point where the hump is going to be vertical, and you're going to have to climb up it with a pickaxe. Review large humps, USA. Misery loves company. Life is too short, especially these days, which keep being great, bro. Love the videos and ignore the hate. Again, you know what I will say, too, is that if he didn't, like, put up, like, the dating profile, if he just made, like, a snarky comment, yeah, I'm an idiot, I probably would have said something back to him, but it would have stopped there. But I'm like, you're a cancel culture loving piece of shit. The foundation of your channel is built on hypocrisy. I'm going to call you out. Like I would call out anybody. I would call out the quartering. I would call out if Corey Barlog was like that. I would call out, like, it doesn't matter to me. I don't care if you're on the left. I don't care if you're on the right. I know Corey, at least from his Twitter post, seems fairly liberal. That's why I brought him up. Like, that means nothing to me. What bothers me is that what he proved last night by being a vile piece of shit is that his whole foundation is built on hypocrisy, and what amazes me is that even showing that hypocrisy in 4K, people don't see it. I guess if you just want to hear what you want to hear, you'll believe anything. The Quartering's army could he could say the sky is purple with pink polka dots, and I am your Lord and Savior, and they'll just say yes. I guess that's how it works. Misery loves company. So, yes, did you see the apology I messed up video? Also, did he unblock you like he said he was going to do after the video? I don't know. I'm going to keep, you know why I'm going to keep him blocked, man? I don't want to go into something like that again with him. And the reason I blocked him, for everyone saying that a real man wouldn't block him, because, you know, it's such a thug life thing to, you know, keep people unblocked on Twitter. Is he, like I said, he put up my dating profile and he went into personal shit. Dude, I feel the same way. I feel that I'm like literally on the verge of just, because I use it for work, Griffin Gaming, but just using Facebook Messenger. Can I roll my R's? I can't. That's one thing I can't do. But yeah, Griffin Gaming, I've been thinking about that too. And what I feel like with Facebook is it's more so close family and friends, especially because I trim the fat on there. I feel like Facebook is just like a way for people of your past to just like judge you where you are in life and where they are in life. Because there's a lot of people, the only time they'll message you or like reply to one of your posts on Facebook, is when they want to say something negative to you. And I feel like Facebook is a way for people, whether it be family or friends, just to snoop around and see what you're doing so they can complain to other people. I'm not the only person that says that too. Social media is fucking cancer. Wings of Trump. Look here, look, listen. I am the most tremendous president of all time. I'll name a tremendous holiday after Tyler. Oh, to make a tremendous statue of him. Barrett, I know you're being satirical, but that guy is a fucking piece of garbage. He is disgusting. You didn't ask me. I could actually stay shirted for $150. Is Pokemon Unite the lead example of gambling loot boxes needed legal restraints? I guess so, because it would be, the game is more aimed towards kids. I know there's adults that play it to get offended, but I'm just keeping it real. There has to be some kind of regulation on loot boxes, man. It literally is fucking gambling. I don't know how anyone can even. I know there's very, very, very well-paid lawyers to try to get around that, but come on now. I'm pro-communist, anti-American sympathizer because I want ass. Yeah, that was the thing. I'm like, dude, you're like. I was like, I put out. People were saying, "Oh, you put out those DMs, so that said you lost." I'm like, dude, I put out those DMs because he was fucking insane. And there was no, it wasn't like there was anything before that. Like I said, we had another chat when we agreed to mutually take down each other's video on each other with the quartering. Like that chat, there was no other context to it. That was all there. And it wasn't like I was leaking like, hey, quartering, how's that wart on your dick? Like I'm leaking the fucking situation that we're talking about. It wasn't like I was talking about if he has ass herpes. You know, if I was talking about, like, you know, how's your erectile dysfunction, quartering? I'm just making something up. I'm just joking right now. Then fine. Dude, I'm talking about the context of what we're talking about in you putting out my personal info. Yeah, I'm doing another live. So, yeah, hell yeah, man. Like I said, I'm an idiot. And while I was doing the stream with Slushy and Mudahar, I was drinking the caffeinated sparkling seltzer, so I'm like, I felt tired, and like I said, I knew Slushy. Then I went to piss, and all of a sudden I was like, oh, I am a cornholio, and then I was like, oh shit, fuck. I'm like, I'm gonna stream again. So look, the quartering, I'll say this. If there's something that is brought up by topic, whether it be regular chat or super chat in the stream, depending on the topic, I'm going to have a negative or positive thing to say about you. I may even make videos defending you in the future, or I'll make more videos criticizing you depending on what the topic is about. I could put personal feelings aside. But what you showed me last night and proved what you did with receipts is that your channel is built on, everyone is hypocritical once in a while. All human beings are. But your channel is literally built on hypocrisy. You do exactly what you rally against. And it's just gross. Just stop using social. We all know it's bad for individuals and bad for society. So why do we still tolerate it? Make your own WordPress blog, host it for free at home, and forget Facebook. Yeah, Facebook is toxic. And the thing is that there's monopolies on social media too. That is a problem in my eyes. There's monopolies. You know, think about it. Yeah, okay, there's handful. There's Twitter, there's Instagram, there's Facebook. Facebook owns fucking Instagram. There's MySpace. Ha ha! What the fuck is going on MySpace? Maybe your dad. Is there even a MySpace to go to? Is there even a MySpace to go to? I should find that out. That's kind of like I can picture that being like a Muda video. I go to MySpace in 2021. I should actually make a video on that. That actually is a good, holy shit, it's still here. Oh no. Dude. I don't even know if it knows my shit. I don't even know what my original MySpace was, man. Why is that? Looks like Onishi. Is it just music now? Or let's see, people. Yeah, it's all just music. Like, who even goes here for fucking anything? Action Bronson is there. We got Toby Maguire. No, it's not. Dude, one guy this guy Joshua Worthington looks like Onision in this fucking picture. We have Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel is not a musician. Is he a musician? Why is it that when I talk about a YouTuber, it's like, I think what it is, I think what makes people angry too is that, like, I was featured in one of his videos and we were civil at one time. So they think like we've played a game of grab ass behind the scenes. Like, we were just civil and I was featured in one of his videos talking about like gaming drama. That's it. It's not like, you know, we tossed each other salads while cooking hamburgers on the barbecue grill. Oh no, that would be horrifying. Fuck. But yeah, there is people. Is there like, can I look up people? Is there like, no, these are all artists. This is just artists. Who the fuck is going here for this at all, ever? like if I want to go to artists, like they're using a picture of 50 Cent from 2003. Like if I want to look up artists, like why would I just not go on a fucking app on my phone? What is this shit? Why does this even exist? Why does this even... Oh my God, life is so complex. Oh my God, Complex is right there. Complex, the filmmaker brand. Life is so complex, and they just show up and just tell me, who is Caitlin Ryan? We have Action Bronson looking like a boss with a joint of marijuana, I would assume, as the kids would say. There's some marijuana coming out of his sunglasses. Why the fuck is marijuana coming out of his sunglasses? Yeah, I think he crossed the line too. He is covering the drama live. Hashtag drama alert. Let's go in. Let's go in. Let's go in. Fuck, I'm not on the webcam, so I can't. I would love to like just... let's go see. Tipster. Let's see what he has to say. Let's see what he has to say. Live now. I love how, he got the picture of me when I was stoned and he made me look angry. And then there's Jeremy looking seductive at us.
Did you know $5 sunglasses
Nerd
and the
War
$500
rages.
designer brands are made from the same cheap plastic?
I mean, let's just be honest. That's what it is. It's very hypocritical.
Gonna do that.
And I remember thinking to myself, did this really need to be a video? Like, I mean, I think we all saw it.
All right,
I will
so
say
let's
that
see.
in this video, I've taken a look at the DMs again. In this video, he says that he shouldn't have mentioned the kids. Okay, good. But I will say in the DMs, the sentiment he shares, without telling you guys the specifics, out of respect for his privacy, DMs are meant to be private. I intend to keep them private. The sentiment he shares with me in the DMs is different from what he's saying in the video. That's one thing I will say, is the sentiment that he's sharing with me in these...
In the breadline, you're an enemy of freedom. This is who he made a
All right,
video
so let's
saying
see
I
this
was
from-
apologized for it countless times. I wasn't lying. I did. I deleted it before any of this happened. Jeremy.
This is like, Rich is holding no punches here. Where I just do photos and...
Hold on, let's see.
I
Okay.
genuinely feel bad for guys like Review Tech or like DSP or Wings of Redemption. They all kind of follow the same arc where like eventually...
So
I will say this. Well, we stopped at the same time. That's scary, Tipster. If it's like, if it was just left at that, or no, because people brought this up, and I'm like, what the fuck? You know, you're putting me with like all these people and Chris Chan and shit. If it was, what the fuck just happened? If it was left at that, and he said like, you know, Rich with being so brave in his live stream or something along those lines, Ricardo is a fat piece of shit, I don't care. Like, it would have maybe been like a back and forth for 2 minutes. But when you go into the dating profile and you're saying you're going to put out a dick pic, joking or not, which there isn't one, so I guarantee he's joking. And like, that's where the line was crossed. But anyway, let's see.
like, Jeremy is comparing... Keep in mind, this video by Jeremy is a video about well-known locale Chris Chan. We've documented Chris Chan quite a bit on this channel recently, with all the news that's been going on with their arrest and the deplorable things they did to their mother. So as part of this video, Jeremy's talking about...
Yeah, dude. Me, out of all people, a fucking communist. All I think is that there should be Medicare for all and LGBTQ rights. That's it. Like, everyone of every race is equal. That's all I'm fucking saying. Racial equality, healthcare, but call me Review fucking Stalin USA. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why does your fart sound effect like you're getting poked? Yeah, I did that on purpose. Yes, you can get the DSP laugh.
Christian and other lolcows and saying that he feels bad for them. So he's kind of like throwing Rich into a bucket of comparing him to like a lot of these like lolcows. Okay, let's see where this is going.
The troll channels start getting as much or more videos than or views than they even get. Even like Boogie's kind of headed down this.
What troll channels are getting more video? What are you talking about, dude? Did you really lump me in with them?
I would have honestly, I would have said the same thing too. Like if somebody tried to lump me in with someone like fucking Chris Chan, or like,
thank you. Am I going insane? Like you're lumping me in with a fucking person? Excuse me. I can never gender them right. With a fucking person that just raped their mother? Excuse me, I'm sorry. That's just a little out of left field for me.
Like troll bait, like DSP and Wings. Like I would have probably said the same thing too. Like what the fuck? Like,
oh yes.
Do you really think I'm on that level? Dog. And I will say this, like maybe old Rich. Maybe you can make.
No, old Rich, yeah. You could lump me in with old Rich, yeah. I agree with that too. So it's like I don't know how I can. All right, let me see. Then I'm gonna have to switch. You're gonna hear a technical switch. Hold on. How can I do this? How does this streamception shit work? I'm a boomer. Because if all right, here's what I'll do. Here's what I'll do. Could he send me a link? Send me a link on Twitter. I'll go on a stream. Absolutely. That's fine. Tell him to send me a link. What I'll do is I got to switch cameras. So I'm going to look real not crispy in a second. Farted. Here we go. Here's my audio. I gotta shut off the Elgato audio. I know, he said I was fucking harassing him constantly. Harassing him constantly is people bringing him up in the stream or us talking about grifters. That's harassing him. I saw that. It's fucking ridiculous. Did Tipster send me a link? I'll join if he gets me a link, man. Butt cheeks. Butt cheeks. Butt cheeks. I'm saying butt cheeks. Butt cheeks. Butt cheeks. Why am I hearing myself? Butt cheeks. Butt cheeks. Wait, hold on. Is that is in his stream? I'm saying butt cheeks. And you're butt cheeks. Butt cheeks. Butt cheeks.
Dude. All right, so I sent him the link. I'm going to have to lower my server security, too, so he can come in.
Is he sent on Discord?
Let me do that real quick. Because I have it set so, like, new people can't chat. Like, or you know what we could just do, like, a DM. Once he joins, I'll just add him. Did he join yet?
I did join. Join Tipster Media Compound. We could just do, like, a DM. Once he joins, I'll just add him. Did he join yet? Welcome to Tipster. I did join. Join Tipster Media Compound.
We could just do like a DM. Once he joins, I'll just add him.
All right, you must complete a few more steps. I have read to the terms, and
I know you're watching, Rich. What's your username?
My username is. A few more steps. God damn it!
Oh, he's trying to join. There he is. Okay, let me go ahead and send him a friends request.
friend.
And then I'll just do a direct DM with him. I think that would be the best way to do this.
All right, so let's see. Am I going to get the friend request now? Friends.
Let's see.
Pending.
Pending.
Tipster, I see you.
I'm just waiting for him to accept this friend request. And we'll just do a direct call. It's just easier that way. Okay, he added. Here we go. I'm going to
Can you
buzz
hear
him
me?
right now.
Hello? Oh, shit. Hold on.
Yo, Rich, what's good?
Why are you going through my goddamn speakers? Hold on one second. Can you hear me?
I'll give him a minute to get his audio sorted out.
Yes. Give me that minute. Yes, give me a second here. USB audio device.
All right, hello? Let's give him a minute to get this worked out. Discord's a pain in the butt. It happens.
Can you hear me now?
Let's give him a minute to get this worked out. Okay. Discord's a pain in the butt.
Let's see. Can you hear me? Input.
Oh, I heard something.
Do you hear me now?
No, not yet. Not yet.
All right, hold on. I think I could fix this. God damn it.
Not yet.
Here we go. Hold on. So.
All right, chat. Give him a minute. Give him a minute. He's working on his shit.
Yes. Voice and video. Yeah. All right. So USB audio device. Check, check, check. Can you hear me?
Oh, I hear something. What was that?
Do you hear me now?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. What's up, dude?
What's going on, man? How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. Just watching the dumpster fire.
Yes, it is. Oh shit, I forgot. Do you realize I forgot about my own goddamn stream? I was trying to get on yours. I'm like, oh wait, I'm streaming too.
So what's good, man? How you doing?
Not too much, man. Yeah, and people were like, he's talking about you in the quartering right now, so we might as well go on because I got done with the other stream with Mudahar from Some Ordinary Gamers and Slushy. So you could ask questions. I'll answer them.
Yeah, man. So like, I guess like you had mentioned in your video that you guys kind of have a past like where you guys haven't gotten along for quite some time. Like, what started all this exactly?
I realized that as much as I don't like cancel culture, that his takes I felt with the quartering became dishonest. I felt like he wasn't being genuine, so I became critical of him.
Okay.
He wasn't happy.
So it was kind of like you saw that he wasn't, like, in your view, very honest about like the way he portrays himself, and so you just kind of like severed ties with him.
Yeah, I'm telling my audience too. I don't have the video of Tips. It'll just be off because his video stream is going to be. I don't have
you're
a
cutting
video
out
stream.
a little bit. Shoot.
Am I cutting out? Check, check,
Yeah,
check.
yeah, you were cutting out a bit. Sound like you're okay now. You sound okay now.
Yeah, guys, I can't show you his video because it'll just not make any sense anyway. So, like you and I both do, if we agree or disagree with someone's take, you do the same thing, whether it's popular or not, you say it. I do that with people in the gaming industry, and I do it with YouTubers, and good and bad. I've defended Boogie, I've called out Boogie.
Ooh, you got some bad signal going on over there, my dude. Let me see if I could switch regions. Sometimes that helps.
My signal is... I have gigabit internet.
Yeah, I got...
Yeah, you're cutting out. You're cutting out.
It's Discord being Discord. You know how that goes.
Discord is awful.
Okay.
That's why I use Zoom.
I think you're good now. Say something.
Check, 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 check.
Denied. Okay. Let's try. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you too. Hopefully that works.
Whoa,
Okay.
you sound like I'm talking on a cell phone from 1996.
Oh shit. Okay,
Now
so
it sounds
that's not
good. Now it
working?
sounds
Okay.
good. Now it sounds good. Now it sounds good.
Now it's good? Okay. Jesus. Dude, I hate Discord so much. I really do.
That's why I use Zoom. I know it's like considered a boomer thing, almost like Skype, but Zoom is so much better. So yeah, it basically started with that. It wasn't that, you know, I went for the jugular. I just made a video how I've made videos on countless other people and vice versa. It's what we do in the commentary community, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Makes sense. So I guess like last night, the whole thing was like you found out from your chat that he had mentioned you in a Christian video, and that's kind of like what started this whole feud last night. Because I was asleep while all this stuff was going on. I caught like some of it, the residual in the morning, but otherwise, like I missed a lot of that when it was going on. Is that essentially what happened?
Yeah, it's not like, I'm sitting there sniffing the quartering's farts. What happened, people say to me, hey, Rich, so-and-so's doing something. Sometimes I agree with it or disagree with it. Hey, Rich, the quartering tied you in with, like, Chris Chan and DSP Gaming. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, check out this video. That's how I found out about it. So I was like, okay, really? You're going to say I'm tied in with them? And that even in and of itself wasn't a big deal. But then I went on Twitter, and I was referring in general to many people. I was also thinking of, like, Pat the NES Punk. We know he's a fantastic human being. Where there's people who they think because they have a following on fucking YouTube that they're, like, A-list Hollywood celebrities, and they have very fragile egos. And that's a paraphrasing what I said, but it was something similar to that. And he comments back with, your dating profile is really interesting, or whatever it was. I had all the receipts in the video, and it just, then he went into trying to cancel me, which is ironic considering a guy who basically built his channel on being anti-cancel culture for something I said back in 2009 or 2010, and that I've apologized for almost a decade ago as well. And he's doing exactly what he swears to be against. Then he went into more of my dating profile, said, take care of your kids, you creep, which triggered me. And then people sent me, I believe this happened after I blocked them, 700 likes, and I'll put out a dick pic of Rich, which I know doesn't exist. So I'm assuming he was joking, or maybe someone said
yeah, somebody donated to my stream saying that he threatened to put out a dick pic of yours. That's funny.
And that was the thing that, like, incentivized me to make a video, because there's also this thing that goes around too that I'll tell to your audience, that I'm like riding his coattails. Let me give you a news flash. You know how this shit works too, Tipster. It's not like I'm going to be driving a Ferrari because I got extra viewership on his video. And on top of it, I'm guaranteed to lose about at least 1,000 subscribers because we have a crossover.
Shoot, I think we lost his audio again.
You lost my audio again?
Dude. Discord is being a pain in the ass right now. Jesus.
Yeah, the audio is bad. Yeah, I hear it on my end too.
Yeah. I'm looking at my connection. My connection's good. All right. Well, kind of.
Damn it.
Bummer that we can't get the audio working. I guess we'll just kind of wrap it up. Like, if you could say anything to Jeremy right now, just like anything off the top of your head, like what would you say to Jeremy about all this like craziness?
Look, man, you're not above criticism. I'm not above criticism. I always tell people that if they don't agree with something I say, that they are, without asking me, entitled to make a video. So long as it isn't lies or slander, we're all in the commentary community. This is what we do. And, I'm going to call you out just like I would call out anyone else, because I think the foundation of your channel is built on straight up hypocrisy. I've been hypocritical before. I'm human. We all are. But
yeah, it happens. It happens.
I'm going to call it like I see it. And that's it. And that's not harassment. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I don't think that's harassment. Okay.
Yeah, fair enough. And like, I gave my criticisms on this whole situation as well. I don't think he should have brought your dating profile into it. I don't think, the mention of your kids was appropriate. And then I even had like some criticism for you. He mentioned like the whole like Xbox video, and I was like, did that really need to be a video? I don't know. Overall, like, I like both you guys. Like, I've had positive interactions with both you guys, so it's one of those situations where like you're kind of in the middle. But yeah, I think that there was some valid criticism you had on your part against him. And yeah, the dude, like, he does get a little bit drunk sometimes and say some shit that he probably regrets saying later. Like, it happens. It's not the first time it's happened.
Yeah, and what
I've seen it happen before. Some of my buddies have been the recipients of some of those drunk tweets. So yeah, it happens, man. It's a pretty common occurrence. with him. So.
And that's going to get him in a world of trouble one day too. And as much as look, I could dislike him and he could dislike me. I don't want to see either of us get deplatformed, and I genuinely mean that. So it's gonna. He needs to. If that's the case, I don't know if you could still hear me. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I just want to make sure. If that's the case, he needs to do something with that before. I don't know. I heard he said that he wasn't drunk. You know, which actually makes it worse. But either way, he should be held accountable.
Yeah,
it's not like, oh, I wasn't drunk. I was just really being a facetious asshole.
Yeah.
You know, he needs to do something to get in trouble because that's what.
Well, yeah, it looks like the audio issues are still ongoing. So I'm gonna let you go. But thanks for coming on, and hopefully, if we talk again, hopefully we can get this shit sorted out.
Yeah, by not using Discord. Have a good night.
All right, take it easy, man.
All right. So that was Streamception. Oh, look. Actually, with the other video that I made a while back about the Xbox thing, what actually made it worse was he made a video just about the generic, before Xbox, everyone's like, Rich, he didn't even know Xbox was blocking him. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me switch everything. Properties, hold on. God, it looks so much sexier. Butt cheeks. I made that video on the quartering because he okay, yeah, I understand those frivolous posts about like during Pride Month. But was it really video worthy? And then he made a like that to me was video worthy. That the fact that he thought that was video worthy, like that is genuinely toxic content. And then what made it worse is everyone's like defending him. Rich, he didn't know that he was blocked by Microsoft. I'm like, so that makes it worse. Like, okay, that makes it worse. That makes it even more justifiable to make that video. Hindsight being 2020. You know what? Maybe I wouldn't have made it. But do I regret it? No, I don't. I don't regret it. Look, the thing about the fan base that is a crossover with him that will get pissed off at my takes that I have, you're going to eventually have gotten pissed off anyway and unsubscribed anyway. So whether it happens in mass, in bulk, or happens over time, I'm still going to lose you at some point anyway. I'm not going to change my opinions to cater to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying all my takes are right. I know a lot of my takes are wrong. That's why my takes also change over time, because we're all human and we evolve and change with time and we learn things that we didn't know before. But I assure you that if you think I'm a commie from what happened today, or you don't like the fact that I occasionally talk about drama from what happened today, which, again, I always find that strange when it comes to a YouTuber. People get pissed, but you could criticize someone in the gaming industry, they don't care. I'm gonna piss you off anyway. So here I am, just pissing you off now. You know? And it would have been interesting to finish that with Tipster, because if he had criticisms for me, I would love to have heard him. He did mention the one where he thought that, like, but if other ones too, I'm okay with that. If I could dish it, I gotta take it. You know what I'm saying? If I got ass hurt by Tipster saying something, I may disagree with him, but how would that make me any better if I would get ass hurt about hearing someone else's criticism of me? That would make me just as bad as everyone else I'm calling out. Oh, yeah, I could show the dating profile. I don't even care. It's gone. I'm not shy about that here. This is what, like, is it still there? Let me see, because no, I'm seeing him. No, tweet's not available. Tweet's not available. I don't have the picture. Let's see. Is his there? No, he deleted the tweet. Even he deleted the tweet. So I'm from Wisconsin. And we are most certainly drinkers. Jeremy needs to learn rule number 1 with that. Stay off social media if you're intoxicated. I don't know if he was or not. I don't like people making assumptions about me. I'm not going to make assumptions about him. However, what I heard is that people say this is a pattern with him. I actually don't follow him on Twitter, where he gets drunk, says a bunch of vicious shit, and I don't know whether it's him or his social media manager. They come clean up his mess the next day. The problem is on the internet, it isn't. No one ever forgets shit, so they can clean up whatever they want to. The mess is going to stay there. I guess if they really wanted to argue, if the tweets are deleted, that, hey, anyone could make those tweets up. But, yeah, that was the thing that sucked. I was like, shit, I can't, I wouldn't, Jeremy knows, obviously he made a reply video that all of that shit was true receipts. But it's pretty easy to manipulate tweets. It's pretty easy to fucking manipulate them, man. It's real easy to manipulate tweets. Let me see if I actually think I could do it right now. No. Yeah. Let me go to let me go. I'll show you. Unless they changed it. Maybe I used to know how to do this. Come on, I gotta hold on. But whatever. It's easy. I'm not going to sit here because I'm buzzed off THC and off of life and off of caffeine. You can manipulate tweets, but I wouldn't put my entire channel livelihood and, most importantly, credibility, which would destroy everything else if I did that, on the line to lie to make up something malicious about him. I find it funny that he called it, yes, I made a tactical error. Like, what is this, a military strike? I made a tactical error? What tactics were there? Why was there tactics? What was tactical about it, Jeremy? Stand down, mission aborted. Like, what is going on? It's tactical. Tactical Jeremy. But the thing is, the whole thing started not because I was like, like, look, if I never talked about if I don't talk about the quartering again after tonight for 3 fucking years, I'm okay with that. What started it was that people told me that he said something, and which in and of itself I still didn't care about. People are like, oh, just react to what the quartering said. I'm like, he's comparing me to Chris Chan and DSP. And especially Chris Chan, a person who just raped their mother, and Wings of Redemption, which I actually like Jordan. So I don't really, I know he's done dumb shit, but I don't think he's a bad person. Okay, what the fuck? So all I wrote on Twitter, and there's many other people I feel about this on YouTube especially, is that YouTubers or content creators feel that they're entitled shits. I'm paraphrasing, and then he wrote back, and that's what started the whole thing. Then he posted my social media, he posted my dating profile, which was already deleted even before I had beef with him. Then he starts telling me to take care of my kids, you creep. Then he says then later on after I blocked him, he said 700 likes, I'll put out a dick pic of Rich, which doesn't exist. Then he tries to cancel me by saying that, calling me a racist commie and putting something up I said back in 2009 that I heard, or 2010 that I already apologized for basically a decade ago too. He is what he decries. So that's what it literally nothing started it. A tactical, like, what the fuck is a tactical error? Does anyone know if the tweet, I don't know if it is, I'm going to say alleged. There's a tweet that someone has screen capped of him. Probably means because he deleted it. Shocking. Where he says, I don't want a community, I want a fucking army. Is there validity to that? Is that true? Because if he ever wrote that, that's weird. That's real fucking weird. Tactical error. Must abort mission. Tactical error. Cassandra M, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. I am the quartering. I must abort. Should not talk about man's penis. Yo, man, and here's the thing. Oh, I got to mention something else, too. I think I mentioned this in the previous stream when it was just I and Slushy. I'm not comparing myself to Howard Stern in terms of, like, level of success. I am a pimple at best on Howard Stern's ass that his wife plucks away with her teeth. I'm going to go with that. But what I'm saying is that this shit always happened, man. Look at this shit that he had with Imus. Like, entertainment is also part of what we do with the commentary community. If there wasn't entertainment in talking about other people, people wouldn't watch. I don't want to... Everyone's like, oh my God, you guys are just bickering like little boys. Bickering is fun. There, I said it. I enjoy bickering, especially when I think the person is a hypocrite. I enjoy bickering even when I think the person is right. Like, I'm not bickering, fighting. Be like, damn, that's a good point. You got me. That's why I don't want, like, if that post about Jeremy is true, which it could be made up. It, again, on Twitter, it could be made up. Cat, we're going to call Jeremy, that's his new nickname. That would be his porn name, Tactical Error. That would he's a porn star. He'd be Tactical Error. Oh, man. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, all these people saying, like, you really want everyone to get along? It's not that I'm looking like, man, I'll go now for 6 months just talking about tech and gaming. I don't give a fuck. I have the TV review coming up Monday. But look, man, you put yourself out there, including me, you could get hung up to dry. I've been hung up to dry. I'll be hung up to dry again. But if you don't want, again, I'm not talking about malicious slanderous shit, like somewhat what happened to me on Twitter with the quartering putting out there. You got to be able to take those hits, man. And this is what I was saying. This is what I had a dirt-baked moment. I don't want, like, the quartering said supposedly that he wants an army. I don't want an army. I want a community of people that like to watch me, but also at the same time that I'm not looking to be dear leader. I want people, when they think that I'm wrong, to be like, hey, Rich, I'm going to call you out on your bullshit. I don't agree with you. I want my audience to think for themselves. I don't want an audience just to yes me to death. That's what a person with a fragile ego wants. I rather exchange, like, I'm actually like what Dave Rubin pretends to be. Maybe I don't have all the right takes. I know that. Perfect example, I don't think he's here tonight, but Jeffrey Tucker. And I know them by name, and I can't. Sean McCarthy, Googlefish. They're fans, but if they don't agree with me, they'll call me out. And that's the way it should be. I ain't shit. I'm just a fucking fat middle-aged dude with a mic in front of him that likes to kiss porcelain chickens. Actually, excuse me. Where is my bird? Oh, yeah. My cock is on the table. But my point being, I'm not that much. I am out of my fucking mind. What am I talking? Fuck you. I am out of my mind. Is that I like when people think independently. Be a fan of me, but don't be a fanboy of me. Think for yourself. If you think something I'm saying is off, disagree. I want you to. That's healthy. That's normal. Looking for an army is not normal. That's what an egomaniac looks for. You're Italian, so you're always going to be fired up. That is Abi. Well said. It's going to applause for you any time this week. There you go. As much as you might lose subscribers, so is he. The personal attacks were uncalled for, and he seems to be constantly starting drama. But see, no, he doesn't lose that many because his audience loves that shit. He'll pretend that he doesn't on YouTube, but then he becomes the actual piece of shit that he is on Twitter. No, and we have a base that's a crossover base. And they've said to me, "Yeah, I'm unsubscribing to you. You're a communist." Okay, I'm a Vosh cocksucking communist exposed. He told me to suck Vosh's cock too. That's true. That is true. He said that in the DM. He said to suck his cock. He is obsessed with the fact that I like Vosh. I think he feels betrayed. Like he feels like I cheated on him with Vosh. And the thing is, it's not like I'm a super fan of Vosh. I just agree with a decent amount of his takes, and I occasionally watch his live streams. Why are you so flaccid, Jeremy? Why are you flaccid, sir? I'm not holding Vosh's ass while watching the sunset sipping tea with him. That's weird. Like he was like hurt by that. It's weird. At least it seemed like it. It seemed like he probably, but yeah, he was. Like, it's just, why don't you just go watch Vosh? He's the communist. How's that going to work out for you? Dusty Hill from ZZ Top passed away. Holy shit. I got 2 wieners from Patrick. Man, didn't someone else famous just pass away recently too? You need a massage and a happy ending. No, I don't want any. Dude, I like when women actually enjoy being with me. I don't ever want to pay for anybody. I don't like... I mean, you always pay when you go out on a date, but I would never want to pay for services. I want the women to want the services. Because I am a fucking Greek Adonis. You are a fucking bird, and I have the physique of the Incredible Hulk if he was made out of mozzarella, and the ball of fresh mozzarella got rolled in hair shavings at the bottom of a barber shop. That's true, man. That is true peak fucking male. Peak male. I am spreading those cheeks and going to town.
Spread your cheeks.
Rich ranting is so hot right now. I am hard. I have a hard cock right here, but a different kind. Oh, the Ioneo Pro, huh? Oh, this is what this... I got to talk to that guy again, man. The CEO of the company, Arthur Zhang, I believe. awesome dude. You don't seem that far left. Progressives are international centrist chuds on the right calling anything left of hunting homeless for sport. Yeah, I'm like, me, a communist? Like, no. Bro, I'm all about capitalism. I'm all about competitive markets. I was just talking to some ordinary games about I want to purchase a firearm. I'm a commie? I'm an enemy of the people? What crack are you smoking, dude? Yeah, just call me Reviewed, the next Stalin, USA. I think you missed some super chats, Rich, did I? Who did I miss? Did I miss you, Sergeant Jason Bond? Even if I think it's silly, at least you're honest. That was shit I did, you're right. The quartering insulted vets who don't agree with him when the slob coward never served a day in his life. 16 years. Did he really? I just have to say, did he really? It's not that I don't believe you, but it's the internet. Dude, he feels very entitled, too. That he's just... I think he just does this for an ego stroke. Yeah, it's nice to have an audience. It's cool. I'm an entertainer. But I don't get drunk on the power. I don't consider it power. I do. I actually got stopped today at the mall. The guy wanted to get a selfie with me. And he was a very nice guy. But it's not like I'm an A-list celebrity that I go to the mall, like people are clawing at me. I could basically do my thing. Like, we're nothing special, man. And to sit here and thinking that, like, your audience makes you wield this power is fucking gross. Get over it. Get the fuck over it. Any YouTuber that's like that. I'm not just talking about him. Could be worse. You could have my crappy channel. Hey, man, look. There's downsides to this YouTube shit. In case you haven't noticed. Sometimes you have to, I love what I do because it fits me. But, the grass isn't always greener on the other side, man. Grass isn't always greener unless there's a bird on the other side. At that point, then that's some green fucking grass. Fuck, you're a bird. Replied to your tweet, hope makes you smile. All right, I'll check it out in a second, even if I think it's silly at least. Yeah, you may not agree with my takes, and you don't that's the thing. I'm not looking for power. You don't have to agree with my takes. I want people to challenge me. That's good. That's a good way to be. Not blindly following anybody. Don't blindly follow a soul. Don't blindly follow your parents. Listen to your parents. That's different. Here's a perfect example of not to blindly follow your parents. If your dad is a drug-addicted alcoholic, yeah, don't follow that. Listen to your parents, but don't follow that path. Don't blindly follow anybody. Be you. Have your own brain. Think for yourself. If you think that my take is fucking stupid, that's great. Literally, I'm not saying that sarcastically. That means that you're thinking for yourself. Let me see. Which tweet did you apply to? So I have to look. What is your name Digital Demonic on there? Let's see. Bull. Why are my lips so fucking chapped today? I used that nuclear stuff for my lips and they're still chapped today. I don't see it, man. I don't see it. What did a tipster say, though? A tipster, I think, tweeted something. Banished journal. What is this? What did I do? Did I do something stupid and I don't remember?
Did Tipster send me a link?
Oh, he's asking for a link.
I'll join if he gets.
Okay.
me a
Let me
link.
go ahead and give him the link. Hold on. 1 second. Let me pull this up.
Hold on. You can hear it, right?
Let me see.
Butt cheeks. Butt cheeks. Butt cheeks. I'm saying butt cheeks. Butt cheeks.
Butt cheeks.
Why am I hearing
Right?
myself?
All right, I just sent him the link.
Wait, hold on. I'm just sitting there singing fucking butt cheeks. I am out of my mind. That marijuana is still hitting good right now, but I'm not tired. Why the fuck am I not tired? Like, this is the thing. This is my problem, though, is that I stopped streaming, and yeah, I'm sure it was the fact that I drank 6 fucking bubbly bounces like an asshole, but then it, like, wakes me up again. So then it's like it kind of like becomes a hamster wheel, because then if I go, like, I need like an hour to unwind after a stream. I cannot just go to bed. No amount of fapping, no amount of medical marijuana will get me to go insta sleep. So I'm like, shit, I'm up. I end up being up for another 2 hours, and then it's like, ass. I could have streamed. I could have done something. I could have worked on the review. I could have been a contender. I could have been a fucking bird contender. Bird contender. Bird. Yes. Yes. Feel it. Just feel it, bird dad. That fart made me thirsty. My thirst is now quenched. I'm drinking Melbourne bitter cans. Go butt cheeks, Melbourne bitter cans. Sounds like you're talking about like I got some of those cans. Sounds like you're talking about some titties. Sounds like you're talking about titties. Bird titties. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me today. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me today. If everyone is fat as Rich watching this, yes! You mean there's a bunch of fucking good-looking men in the chat then, huh? And women as well. Is that what you're trying to say? A bunch of handsome men are here? Well, if that's what you're saying, sir, then you are correct. I'm the best looking man on the internet. I am the best. Don't you deny it. I'm the best looking man on YouTube. Hands down, period. There's no discussion about that. Please clap. That's how I get the ladies, by the way. I don't even have to talk. I just have to burp in their face, and they just come flocking to me. I've never seen a man with such an alpha burp. An alpha burp. I have to retweet the fact that I was saying butt cheeks. Because butt cheeks are important, kids. My stream is glitching. Shout out to all the big, beautiful men in the stream, man. Not clapping. You did not clap on time. That is what she said. I don't know what that means. I don't know why you would not clap on time. Fuck you. Give me my chicken. We got that for you.
Fuck you! Give me my chicken!
I had my eyeball licked by a hot Asian. Shigeru Miyamoto. Just coming out with those zingers. I had my eyeball licked by a hot Asian. Bird dad. So, yeah. I should probably end the stream now. It is what time? Oh, shit. It's 12:30. I have to be up relatively early tomorrow, too. I streamed because I'm feeling the buzz going away, so I probably should take advantage of that. You think it's worth trading in Switch for the Switch OLED? I love my... No. Do you have any issues with the Switch screen? Do you have any issues with it, maybe physically, with battery life or anything? If not, I would say no. I don't think it's going to be... It'll be nice, but it's not going to be like as a person who's seen many OLED screens in my life, they are quite nice. They are superior to a VA panel. They are superior to any kind of backlit LCD tech. But it's not like, as I'm reviewing this Hisense TV, it's a beautiful picture. If I never could look at an OLED again, if I can never look at these horses on OLED pixels again, I'd be okay with that. It's not that much of a difference to me. Have a good night, Patrick. On that note, I'm going to go to bed. I am a man on the internet. Nothing more, nothing less.